Okay, hi everyone. So I'm going to be doing my Photocard collection video. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. So I'm only going to go through, my 4 main binders, and then I'm not going to, go through everything. I'll try to point out things that are new as compared to my last update, and then I will maybe kind of discuss how I plan to collect and kind of how I organize things. So with all that said, I'm still going to try to make it as quick as possible. With that said, I'm going to start off with my alt binder. So the groups that are in here are just Brave Girl, CLC, Daya, NCT, and Uptension. So 5 groups. So starting off, as usual, we have Brave Girls. So yeah, this is the same as always. And CLC, I've rearranged this a tiny bit, but I put my sign page in here because I ran out of room to have it displayed on my shelf. So yeah, but I rearranged this a little bit. I found it really hard to find a good way to have it, I don't know, it's really hard to organize, bigger things. And then Daya, I finally finished my Daya collection in 2019. Somi was one of the hardest people I was collecting from, and when it came down to it, this card I think it was, and this card were the last 2 that I needed, and I ended up getting them this year, so that's super fun. But yeah, I reorganized this a tiny bit too. Not too much, but yeah. My Yabin stuff and some more things. These are from their photo book that they had. I don't know if this was in my last update. I can only assume it was, but I really don't remember. And then NCT, I reorganized this section, and I'm also thinking about collecting another member, so collecting a 5th member. I know that would be so dumb of me, but I kind of want to collect Xiaojun. But anyways, I used to have it to where I had Taeyong and Yuta. I had their stuff kind of mixed together, but I changed it around to where every single member has their own section because, every single member has a different amount of cards. So this is Taeyong's. Taeyong was first because he is my first bias in NCT. So this is everything through Regulate that I have. And then here's everything through We Are Superhuman. This card in the middle is not official, but it is it's a really high quality fan-made card, and it fits with obviously these cards up here, so I wanted to put it there just because I didn't really have anything else to put there. And yeah, here are my Super M cards for Taeyong. I'm really wishing I was able to get some of his cards from the pop-up store stuff because it would have filled in this page really nicely, but I didn't really have the money for it, unfortunately. And then Yuta, so again, this is everything through Regulate, and then I have everything from We Are Superhuman, and yeah, Limitless, other bigger things. I have Jano's Boom card right here, and then I have Jano's album card collection complete, and this is where I'm at with 10, so I just need his Take Over the Moon stuff still. I don't have the album yet, so I have to see what I pull, but I'll be getting it soon. It's on the way to me. And then Super M stuff, of course. These are his Korean cards, and then these are his American cards, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that with Taeyong, but also, again, still wishing I had the other Super M merch, because I'm just thinking about how nice this page would have looked, and it breaks my heart every time I think about it. But yeah, so here's everything else I have. I just keep all bigger things of Yuta and Taeyong in here. I don't necessarily collect everything for Yuta, but if I can get my hands on it, I will try. And if there's any extra merch, I do only really get Taeyong, but and for things that come with full sets of things, I keep my biases stuff in here. So Taeyong, Yuta, and then 10. If I start collecting Xiaojun, I will keep that in here too. But here's just some extra stuff from summer packages. And this is from the D Icon magazine, and some extra Super M cards. And this is stuff from their Season's Greetings, which I got. Anyways, here's my attention section. This one has been filled in quite a bit over the past 6 months to a year. So this is everything through Summer Go, everything through Invitation, and then this is everything for him through the Moment of Illusion. So these are just his Moment of Illusion like circle cards. And I did add this one to my collection just because I love me some Juani, so I don't know. And then I'm still going to try to finish out his key card collection from Invitation just because, I don't know, they're cute cards. They're going to take me forever to get, but who cares? This is a full set of, I think they're called agent cards. This is from Labyrinto. I collected OT10 for that, and then I collected a full group for the Moment of Illusion 2 because these cards are too cute to resist. So there's the Moment version and the Illusion version. And here's my Japanese cards for Zhao. Some more things. This is a postcard set from their wish list like DVD thing. I have all 10 of them. And then here's some extra things. And here is my Jinhyuk stuff from his album. I decided I'm just going to keep the stuff from his album for now. I don't know if I actually want to keep this stuff for sure, just because I don't collect Jinhyuk, like where Attention is concerned, so I don't know, but yeah. So that's everything I got from his album. And then, yeah, just some stuff from the D-Icon magazine. And that is that for my Ults binder. So here is my boy groups binder. So this is where most boy groups I have go. So for AB6, I have their first album complete. So there's the first set and the second set. And then this is where I'm at for Youngmin's 6 Sense cards. This is probably going to take me forever to complete because I'm just not willing to pay a whole bunch of money for them. And then here's some extra cards. Some bookmark type things. Postcards from their fan meeting and their concert. And then here are Polaroids too. From their pop-up store, I think. And then I'm 1 card away from finishing Youngmin's MXM cards, so I'm looking to get that. That's like kind of high priority. But yeah, then everything else is just MXM stuff I have. Lenticulars, and then this is my X1 section. I finally made this cover page. It took me forever to get to it. I actually just made it probably like a couple hours ago for this video, but I have their first album complete. I plan to collect Hangul and Wooseok. Hangul is like my priority. Like I don't have to collect Wooseok. I'm only collecting Wooseok if I can get my hands on his stuff for cheap. So yeah, and I luckily was able to trade for this Wooseok card. I did buy both of Hangul's and this one Wooseok card, but this trade was like essential because it would have been expensive otherwise. But here are bookmarks. Again, you know, the bookmark for Wooseok isn't high priority, and also I do have the string thing for it. I didn't put it back on, but I do have it. There's some extra things. This is just fan site stuff. I plan to keep like actual photocard sized fan site stuff in the like Showcon binder thing just because that's where they fit really well, but everything else will go in here. But here's some postcards. And then New East. I've gone back and forth this collection a lot. So this is everything through Q Is. And then this is my New East W page. I just need 1 more card to finish out what I want for that. And I decided that with New East's stuff, so like their albums from Happily Ever After going forward, I do want to collect JR more thoroughly, I guess, just like more of his actual album cards, because before I wasn't doing that. I was just going to collect a few from the release, but I don't know, I feel like this is a collection I can take slow and not worry about. So I mean, that's what I'm gonna do with it. Like, don't really plan to buy any of his cards unless I can get them for cheap, but otherwise it'll be like, you know, trades or, you know, just taking it really slowly. So I just have 1 of his cards from Happily Ever After. The trading market for New East is not great. Oh, I have 2 Minion cards from Happily Ever After too, so. But it's really hard to trade for Newies cards, I've noticed. But I do have 2 cards from the table on the way to me, actually. So, yeah, and I have 2 unit cards. I just want to get another unit card, and I'll probably call it a day for the table cards. So I only really need 4 more for that. And I still will forever need his Rebirth postcard, but these are just postcards from Happily Ever After. Some extra cards, concert cards and things. These were all a gift. It makes me kind of want to collect concert cards and stuff, but I know that would not be easy, so I'm avoiding that as much as I can. And then We in the Zone, this is the collection that has grown the most. Like this section was not even in my binder the last update, so I plan on collecting full group for We in the Zone. I don't know why, but I just think their cards are really cute. I love the boys, so you know, why not? So the only card I'm missing from this set is this one. So I have all of Isun, Juwon, Kyungwon, and Shihyun's cards. So it's taken me a lot of time and patience to collect, but if anyone has this card, I'll buy it from you for cheap. I'm not spending a lot of money on it though, so yeah. I did have this sectioned out between the different sets. There's 3 different sets, and I had it sectioned out that way, but I didn't like how it looked because 5 cards on a 9-pocket sleeve there's just too much extra space. So I like it this way a lot more just because it takes up 1 less sleeve, and also all the cards are just more together. So, but yeah, these cards are super cute. And I have 3 standees, Isun, Juwon, and Shihyun. I don't plan on getting the other 2 unless I can get them for either cheap or through trades, just because they're not a priority. So really I just don't plan on getting them ever. But this is from their second mini album. And this is where I'm at with their second mini album. I believe I actually have all of the cards I'm missing on the way. I just need Shihyun's ID card to be complete. So I just recently bought these last 4 cards plus Juwon's ID, like probably yesterday as of filming this. So I just need Shihyun's ID to be complete. So yeah. And then here's just some, I think they're like debut showcase cards. Full set, of course. And then this is from their Make Star. These are just cards from something, or I mean they're postcards from something that happened in Japan. Yeah. And here's my extra Shihyun stuff. So this is just, you know, cards from pre-debut. And my favorite postcard ever that I will never get over. But yeah, that is that for that section. And then in fact, this hasn't grown at all, but it's still like one of my favorite sections because these cards, everything here is like pretty hard to find. Nothing is easy when it comes to Impact, but yeah, there's everything. JBJ 95, the newest edition here is just things from Spark. So yeah, I got all 3 of these cards. They're like my favorite cards from the set. I did pull this one in the middle, but this Sangyun card and this Kenta card, wow, they're beautiful. I'm so happy I got those 2, like, man. And they're all kind of like the same concept in the flowers too, so that's really cute. But I really love this collection just because it's so easy and simple and doesn't hurt my brain to think about. But here's some of the extra like bookmark type things, film strips. These are from Spark. Those are from Awake. And then CIX, I do plan to collect Jinyoung, of course. I have the 3 cards from his solo CIX debut. And then their comeback, I just need to get, I don't really know if I want to collect the IDs for their second album. I'll think about it. These are just the like little art cards that come in their albums. So yeah, that's basically it for everything in this binder. These are just my Luna things. I don't know why I never moved these out of here. And then Triple H stuff. And yeah, more extra stuff. So that's that for this binder. Okay, now here is my girl groups binder. I think I had my binders all switched around, but I don't even know if I had a girl and boy group binder in my last update, but whatever. So yeah, you'll kind of see how it's different. So here's my twice section, my first section. I I didn't mention this with my last binder, but I do kind of organize my boy and girl group binders kind of in priority order. So Twice is first. They're my highest priority for girl groups. This is just The Story Begins in page 2. I did do a lot of reorganizing with this section too, just because it's really hard to get their cards, I don't know, like organized to look nice on a page. Like, it's really hard. And I did have to put some group cards on the back over here. Yeah, so here's just like Twice coaster cards, and then like Signal and Twicegram. And then I did put Merry and Happy cards on the same page as like the first 6 pre-order cards, because the thing that's been stressing me out is the pre-order cards. Like, I don't know really a good way to organize them, because I do kind of want to have them with like the actual cards from the era they came with, but it's really hard to find a good way to store them that way. But I figured this would be okay because it's from this era plus everything before it, so I mean, it kind of fits. And then here is my What is Love collection. So I did put the pre-order cards on the same page as the normal cards, but that's because I only really plan to get the one like actual album card and then move on, just because this set isn't my 100% favorite. And I also did have some cards before, but I got rid of them, and getting them back is too much of a hassle. So yeah, I actually do like how this one looks. And then Summer Nights is different just because there's 3 pre-order cards, and I do plan to collect at least 2 more cards from this set. So this is where I'm at here. I just need 2 cards to finish out Summer Nights. And then this is where I'm at with Yes or Yes. I didn't realize that when I pulled this card that this is Jihyo's card, so I figured I'd keep it once I found out that it was Jihyo's. But I just need a couple more cards to finish out that. This is also an era where I don't have the pre-order cards for, so I'm looking for those, but also not looking to spend a lot on those because they're like worth nothing. But I just need 1 card to finish out Fancy. I was considering myself finished at one point, but I did decide to collect a full set, so I need 1 more. This is the full set I plan to collect. It'll probably take me a while, but it's no big deal. And then this is my complete set for Feel Special. And this is the full set I plan to collect for Feel Special too. And then this is just where I plan to put the rest of the pre-order cards. So I don't have them all. I'm obviously very behind. There was a long time where I wasn't pre-ordering Twice, and I only pre-ordered 2 of the 3 for Feel Special, so yeah. And here's some bigger things. I do want Jihyo's for the Fancy Hue lenticular, so if you have that and want to trade for any of these, contact me on Instagram or Twitter. And that'll of course be in the description if you want to do that. And then I couldn't get rid of this pre-order set, so I had to keep it here. And then here's just some extra stuff. And then this is also new, so ITZY. I decided to collect Chaeyoung. I just had like the right opportunity to collect her because I was able to buy the albums early and trade for all of her cards, so I have her full set from It's Icy. I don't know how this collection is going to go in the future just because I have a whole bunch of other collections that are higher priority, so we'll have to see how this one goes, but yeah, for right now I'm happy with it because, I mean, it's complete for now until they have a comeback, but there's just pre-order cards and stuff like that. So here's IZ*ONE. I do collect Chaeyeon, but it kind of differs per release, at least so far. So this is just Color Eyes, their first album. I collected a bit more for that. And then this is Heart Eyes. So I just pulled this Not Going to Hit to Me, so I kept them. And I also got this card recently to finish out my set for this. If Bloom Eyes ever comes out, I'll try my best to just trade for Chaeyeon. So like anything I have, I'll try to trade. I mean, if it comes out, but yeah. And then Enshia, these are just Make Star cards. I don't know if she'll ever have album cards, probably not, but that's fine. And then Unity, this collection is actually complete. This took forever to complete, but this last Yeben card was the one that I needed to complete it. And now I have everything from their first album and second album, so yes, we're in a good place here. And then IY, of course, this is all the same. So I'll just go through this quickly. Kristen, this collection will pick back up when and if Hinapia has cards, so yeah. Red Velvet, I stopped collecting Joy, and I also stopped collecting Chungha, so I just kept some of my favorite cards from both of them, just because I couldn't see myself getting rid of all their cards right away. I did get rid of a majority of them, but I wanted to keep some just because I think they're super pretty, so these are the 4 I kept of Joy, and I of course kept this just because it comes in the album. Yeah, this is just from Hands on Me, and then Snapping Flourishing is the album title. And then these are from Gotta Go. I of course don't want to get rid of those just because, I mean, they're like part of the album, so I don't want to get rid of them, but yeah. And then this is just extra Chungha stuff, of course. And then AKB48, this is not part of my Photocard collection, but I'll just go through it quickly because I do have more stuff than I did before, mostly of Moe, so yeah. And I do just have some things from like albums I got, so yeah, that's everything. There's just IZ*ONE stuff right here, and then the lyric books from Feel Special. Yeah, that's everything for my Girl Groups binder. Alright, so this is my second to last binder that I need to go through. This is my Hot Shot binder. It is like full. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, there's really not much room left to add anything in here, so yeah, here's that. This is just early flowering, of course. I'm covering up my Polaroids, so that's just what those are in the middle there. Fan meeting merch, of course. Let's see, there we go, you can see it all. More fan meeting merch, second fan meeting. Yeah, skipped a set, there we go. A4 photo set. And this is from their photo book. Take a good look at that. This is the set I'll never finish. Here's some more things. These are just postcards from Japanese magazines. These were both given to me. And then this is just my fan site section, so nothing really overly special here. Everything here is like the newest edition, I'd say. I just got Slogan a couple months ago. And then just more stuff. Go through this quickly. I love all of these photos so much. I love Hojung with my whole entire heart. But yeah, and then I think this is the last thing for this section, yeah. And then this is where I keep Taehyun stuff. So this collection has grown only a little bit. I've been making an attempt to work on this a little bit more. So before I only had 10 cards, I think, and now I'm up to 14. So I've done some work, but not much. But yeah, I have like 1.5 pages, so it's a bit more than I had last time. We're working on it though, I'll get there. And then Sungwoon, I just recently went in and sorted this out, but I've done some work on this too. There's obviously not much in this section, but I'm hoping that it being organized like this will kind of motivate me to do more work on it. So I just have this card, which I think is number 10 for the Dream version. And then this would be number 22 from the Dream version. And then we move on to the daily version. This is 17, 8, and 5 and 1. So yeah, and then there's my collection for his second mini album. I have a few cards on the way. I think I only need 2 more to finish everything out. So I need like, I think this card and the last transparent card. I need to finish that out. So yeah, there's that. And bookmarks, fan club stuff. This is stuff from his fan meeting. They're mini posters. And these are postcards from his Dive in Color concert. They all spell out a message on the back, or spell out, he wrote out a message on the back of all of them. They form a coherent message is what I'm trying to say. Not that that sentence was coherent, but yeah, that's that. And then here is my completed JBJ section. So yeah, I have basically everything I want for Taehyun for JBJ. There's some things I of course don't have, but they're just things I plan on not getting. There's definitely a possibility that I'll get them in the future, but as of right now, I'm totally not worried about it. So yeah. And that's that. UNB, this is also complete. Yeah, these are album cards and non-album cards. More, well, both album and non-album stuff. And Japanese trading cards, my sign page, other stuff, and then my 101 section, which I don't really feel like going through because it's the same as it was last time, so yeah, I'm actually not going to go through this. I definitely haven't added anything to it, so if you want to take a look at it, I will link my last Photocard collection and you can just take a look there because, I don't know, it's a lot to flip through. But yeah, that's everything for this binder. Alright, so here's my last binder. This is just a smaller one. I mean, it's pretty full, but it's smaller. I just have, I don't know, it's hard to explain what exactly it is I have in here, but it's like stuff I'm kind of collecting, kind of not collecting, but I just put stuff in here. So first section is Jaehwan. I just have stuff from his first album. So there's that. And then Daniel, I don't have much in this section either. And Jisung, again, I don't have much in this section. And Jihoon with his one card that I have. I do plan to buy his second album, but not for a while, so. And then Donghan, I did decide that I don't really want to collect his cards, so I was just keeping what I was pulling, but I decided that I don't need every single card that I get. So for right now, I'm just keeping what I think is cute. So these are the favorite cards of his that I have as of right now. So yeah. And then UNB, this is just my Kijun collection. Album cards and stuff like that. Extra postcards. Samuel, I don't know if I want to keep his stuff. But I'll keep it for right now, just in case. So yeah, there's that. And then this is just kind of an extra page. So yeah, so these are cards that I don't really collect. Like, these are cards from people that I don't really collect but didn't really want to get rid of either. So, you know, I just have Ijin from his solo, 100%. MVP, I would collect MVP if they were alive. But that's not the case. And then I have this SF9 Taeyang card. This is from a fan sign slot that I got, so I figured I'd keep it for a more sentimental reason. And, you know, 1S and 17. You know, I've narrowed my 17 collection down by a lot, but I think keeping 12 cards total is okay for now. These concert cards are ones that I wanted to always keep for sure, just because they're so pretty and so cute. And also, these two unit cards have always been some of my favorites. And again, here's just some extra things and more extra things. And then past this is everything I have up for sale or trade. Everything here, I'll go through this really quick, but I'm not really going to say much. Most of this, I feel like I'm mostly looking to trade the cards just because I don't know. As of right now, I've been on a little bit of a break from trading recently, so there's kind of a lot of stuff here, but I do plan to kind of get back to it soon. So maybe by the time you see this, I'll have more stuff up on my Instagram, which will of course be in the description, so if you want to contact me, you can contact me there, but you can also contact me on Twitter. I have no problem with that either. But again, this is just everything I have for trade. Yeah, there's certain things I'll only trade for other certain things, but I mean, for right now, you know. You know, it's funny that Donghan has 3 albums, 2 versions of each, and just so many cards, so many. Here's everything I have for June and some other stuff. I have something, this is right here, you can like hardly see it, but it's Eason's ID. Other stuff. These June cards I'm only looking to sell. I'll probably list them somewhere as in like eBay, but I don't know. And then there's just everything that I have for bigger stuff here. This binder is super messy, but the point isn't really for it to look nice. Alright. Oh. And that is that. These are just those like the fold out things from Nuis's album. This is Baekho, this is also Baekho, and this is Ren. I don't plan on collecting JR for those, so yeah. Okay, yeah, that was everything for this video. I apologize for the bad lighting. I tried to make this video a lot quicker than my past ones because they just kept getting longer and longer, so I figured I'd try to cut this one down. Hopefully it worked, we'll see after I edit. But anyways, that was everything. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.